Welcome back, everybody, to Pro League here. The Bronze Challenger match, day number 1 of KT versus the Jin Air Green Wings. Jin Air Green Wings came in very prepared tonight. They are off to a 2-0 lead.
And now we have Super. He has not played a single game this season. However, last year he played a lot of games for MVP and did big work for them. He played in the Kespa Cup and did incredibly well, surprising a lot of people. I believe he also qualified for Season 1 of Star League and even pulled a 3-0 upset there as well earlier this year. So this guy is good. You know, he's one of those players that are in the background of KT Rolster they picked up like first, where you watch and you go, where is this guy? Why doesn't he come out? But he's back there. He's clearly a great practice partner.
Yep, and here's Cure. He's played a lot this season, 9 and 8 though, not the best results in recent times. He did actually defeat Stats as well, so he knows his TVP.
Yeah, he had 2 games recently in August in Pro League, but before that, I think he played in like May. So there was a big gap of time where he really did not see much time in Pro League. So it's really interesting to see, you know, where he's come.
He certainly had a big break. But look at this. A 4-1 against Protoss and nothing for Super because he just hasn't been playing. But look at the lose streak for Super as well. This is why we haven't seen him this year.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see if some of those are even qualifier matches. No doubt you can confirm in a moment for me, but you look at these direct comparisons, 4 to 5. I think this match absolutely could go either way. But I want to actually, I was going to say, I want to lean towards Super here, to be totally honest.
Yeah, looks like we are going to have a little game of foreign casters versus Korean casters once again.
Here we go.
We'll see how it does go. But, yeah, also leaning slightly towards Super. But as I said before, I thought this whole entire matchup would look a bit differently before we got here. But guys, anyway, let's jump straight into game number 3 right now on Cactus Valley. Down here in the bottom right, in the red from KT Rolster, a Protoss player, it is Super.
To the top right in green for Jin Air Green Wings, it is Cure, in fact. And for those who don't remember who Super was.
Vampire.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
See, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
That was the Wolf Starcraft Historian Pop Quiz. Congratulations.
I passed.
You've won the daily double.
Yeah.
Who was he playing against when he scouted? It was a Baneling all-in against him, then pulled his sentries into the main and Banelings killed him. Time's up. It was Xenix Line. Thank you for playing.
I knew it was a Xenix player somehow.
Oh my god.
Ended up playing it under the name Suho Shin for a bit. Actually, might have even been using that name at that time. But I want to just talk about how back in the day he was known for his timing attacks. He was known for mid-game play, similar to some of the other players of his era, like Tassadar on NS Hosa. These Protoss players all about the mid-game, all about timing attacks, making a lot of Zerg players upset, but was never really famous for this matchup. And I think his best matchup is definitely his PvP, so I'm surprised that we see him come out on Cactus Valley.
Yeah. Bit of a shot here in the dark. I guess he just didn't get the matchup he wanted. Certainly would be expecting a Zerg on this map. We've seen Cactus Valley very popular for it. And I kind of missed the name Vampire, to be honest. I don't like Super one bit.
Super's not as good as Vampire, I think. But I don't know. Maybe he wasn't happy with all those, you know, teeny vampire movies
Twilight
that came out.
Jokes that they were made at him.
Something like that. And he was just like, no, I can't have this. I am a professional.
Vampires have been ruined forever.
Listen, I'm usually pretty open to not Chris. You know, I'm pretty open to being, like, looking at a movie that's designed for a different demographic. But in this case, like, I look at the Twilight movies and I'm like, I just can't. I can't.
Vampires should not be allowed in daylight. It's
can't.
Simply the lore there is they should die if they're in daylight, not sparkle.
Yeah. Well, guys, we are going to have a proxy here. It looks like it's going to be a Stargate. Going for the build where he puts it in the middle of the 2 bases and hopes that he gets the 67% chance to win.
I like those odds. It sounds like you've been playing poker, Valdez.
No.
Well, there we go. Stargate on the way. Will he have an answer?
This is actually going to be a really strange this sort of encounter of builders is what we remember of like Gas First Banshee versus Gas First Banshee in TVT, where it's all about can you figure out what's going on, and then when you're under attack, can you micro while also microing your attack? This is going to be a fast drop, or at least a Hellion run-by attempt where there's no setup of a wall. He's going to see this.
Oh, wow. Look at that bunker on the top of the ramp as well. Extreme paranoia.
Warranted, no doubt, versus a player like Super who hasn't shown many games.
Yeah, it's most likely going to be a cheesy sort of Protoss with a sniper build. I do like this, though. Widowmine on the way. If he puts it in a sort of an anti-Oracle position, it should be good to defend this.
I think he's going to be 100% ready. Just seeing with the SCV, double cast, 3 probes on each, he should know pretty clearly that some kind of hidden tech is coming out on the map. This is a very big map.
Oh, the Jukes. Not going to matter one bit, but the Stalker might have revenge.
Yeah.
This is why that bunker is very important. He's going to kill the Marine and get that revenge, as you mentioned. The Stalker could actually run by. Not quick on his feet there for that one, but it's going to be the satellite disc position. When this has killed many an Oracle before.
Let's see what happens.
He should not make this mistake considering this is his entire build, and he's going to do a Void Ray all in to follow this up.
Wow, okay.
Like, we're bringing it back.
Why not?
I love it.
These, it's cool to see these players we just don't normally see, and this is why we don't normally see them, because they're cheesy. So damn cheesy.
They come in with, very interesting, different builds.
That's right. Completely. I love it, actually. It brings me right back to Wings for Liberty in the early days. Let's see if you can get anything done there.
This is still a very strong follow-up push. The biggest problem, of course, is going to be detection. He needs to keep his Oracle alive.
SCV does not see a nice block there by the probe.
But more importantly, he saw in the Nexus. If I were him, I'd definitely be expecting a follow-up all-in. 100%. If he doesn't have the Nexus yet, what does he have? He didn't have anything in the main. He's got either a ton of Stalkers outside my base with Blink, or he's doing a Void Ray all-in, or maybe he's got like extra Oracles, but he's definitely not playing macro.
Certainly not. Well, let's see what Cure's going to do from here. Going to set up shop. Nice Widowmine position. If he just keeps making Widowmines while he slowly techs up, he should be pretty ready for anything.
Yeah, detection is the biggest problem. Like I said, if he loses this Oracle, he loses the game, and it's already at half health.
How many Void Rays do you already have out here? Is it about 2? Okay. He's definitely going to have to respect those Void Rays, for sure. There are going to be 3, maybe 4 by the time this does hit, if he wants to wait a pretty long time.
This counter drop, though, could do a lot of damage, but also put Cure in a pretty awkward position if he's doesn't have enough units to kind of defend this when it does come.
A couple sentries warped in here. Looks like he may go for that bunker at the top of the ramp. No signs of taking an Nexus at this point, so I don't think it's a contain.
Yeah, I think from here it's simply an all-in. And he's going to be forced to do an all-in. Oh my god, he's going to be so cut with that. But he's going to be forced to do an all-in once these Widowmines hit.
Yeah, this is,
oh man.
This is just not a, oh my god, he didn't even move.
Yeah, 3 kills coming down there. Somehow Super is getting some more kills here as Kira is trying to get down the ramp.
That's just game-ending damage. He has to now. He's in an all-in position. He's going to use the Oracle going back home. He activated it so early that, in fact, I don't even think he's going to have detection. What he only has is 1 Stalker as well. This is nowhere near enough. He kills that Stalker.
He can just pick up the second one if he wanted to, but he's just going to let it go.
Here comes the all-in. He needs some force fields there. The Widowmine hit is good on those Zealots.
Oh, it's actually going to be enough to get rid of the first bunker. Second one's still up there, and another Widowmine just coming out.
Yeah, he needs these Widowmines to be in position because there's no detection here.
Oh, there's the Viking.
The Viking flying in, and it is going to go down pretty fast here.
Still won't matter too much there. Nearly everything gone.
Yeah, it's just he now has to position himself behind the mineral line. That's his best bet here, and try to target those Widowmines down when they reposition. Forget about the probe line. That's not going to be important. It's already over the economy here for Super. He needs to use what he already has to the best of his ability, or he's not going to be able to win this game.
It's actually getting way too close here. Spear's actually in a pretty bad spot. He's got to get more and more units out, but he's going to lose his Stargate before he gets another Viking out. He needed that Viking so badly.
His Widowmines were just way too far back, and now he has to unburrow them to move them, and that's just going to take way too long.
Oh my god.
And all those SCVs taking a bit of extra splash damage.
Stalker running in and forcing that there. And now there's just no units to deal with this. The force field misses, but not much of an economy back at home here for Cure. And still some probes at least are mining back to the base of Super.
Oracle went down, by the way. No more detection on the map, so these Widowmines will survive. Can he hold on until he gets enough units out to deal with the remaining Protoss units there? I'm not sure, though.
With good micro, there should be no way that Cure wins this game because there are flying units on the map. There's actually just enough money to make another Oracle as well. And unless he like really screws up his border micro and does things like this repeatedly, I think that this game is essentially over. Cure is going to hope for the best here. Oh, loses that Widow Mine as well.
Heartbreaking there. That could have been a big sprint. What's still happening though? You know, a lot of mining damage is happening.
SCV is going to get to work here.
He's just going to lose this Nexus essentially. This game is not over yet.
Yeah, it's not over. I mean, another orbital has landed as well. Emil is getting mining there, so he's going to slowly build back his economy if Super doesn't at least leave one unit over there.
There are, look at the units tab here at the top left. There are never ever going to be enough units for Super to, or rather for Cure to kill Super's army, but if he messes up his micro, that could be another story. There are 2 Widow Mines here, and if he messes this up, this could be Cure's way back into this game. Oh my god.
Here he comes.
Is this real life?
Well, at least he can deal with the Widow Mines now. That should be checkmate.
Yeah.
Well, there's still 5 Widow Mines out on the map, so
yeah, that's true.
There are 3 going to be left over.
This is an ugly game, guys. He's going to leave that one there as well.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
no.
What
this
in
is
the
happening
world is happening?
In the postseason playoffs, guys.
Yep,
Nerves
actually
are
happening.
high
I'm
today.
losing my mind right now.
Oh my god, let's see how good this hit is.
Oh,
he knows it too, and
it's
he's going to
gonna
try
be
to save it.
Christmas.
Here comes the SCVs.
Oh, no target. Getting hit
he didn't target.
onto the probes.
But
More
guess
Widow
what?
Mines
More
are
Widow
coming
Mines.
down.
More Widow Mines.
Will he target this time? Looks like he will. Void Ray does go down. The Oracle is coming back.
He's got another SCV. He's got 2 SCVs now. Another mule drops.
Oracle coming back to deal with them, though. Is he going to do like a run-in sort of pickup or just let them go? I guess he's going to let
He's going to have to let him go. This should still be game, but man, has this been sloppy. Oh, boy. Well,
there you go. There's another shot
Widow
there.
Mine, but another Oracle is being made as well. The one thing that Super hasn't done is found this other base. I think he's going to find that now.
Yeah, he knows. He should have a fair idea where it is. It's either going to be the top, middle, or probably that 3rd base expansion.
I guess you wouldn't expect that it would be this close because he's not checking right next to his main.
Is that saying the closer you are to danger, the further away you are from harm? That's what the Hobbit
Something
said.
like that,
That's what they said to the Treants in Lord of the Rings.
yeah, that was kind of like, I was like, what are you trying to tell me, Mary? So I think that this, as long as he doesn't really botch this.
There you go.
Yeah, getting one of the Oracles down.
GG.
It is still going to be GG, and there you go. Super going to take the first game here for KT Rolster.
Well, it's still a win.
A win is a
A
win.
win is a win, guys. Let's not judge.
I mean, I have nothing. I have nothing to say about that game other than just simply bad positioning from the Widow Mines on the defense. Cure has scouted what's happening. He knows 100% what he's up against. He knows it's Void Rays without even seeing them. Based on the build, he's checked the base multiple times. And you know, if you want to even argue against that point, I'm like, well, if he didn't know, then why did he go for a drop with Widow Mines in the base? Of course he knew there was no detection there. He knew there was nothing going on. He knew the Oracle's right next to his main base. He kills the majority of the probe line. All he has to do is make sure his Widow Mines are in range of the Stalkers and they can't run by. He fails to do the one thing that he needed to do, then almost comes back because Super gets too excited. I feel like these two teams are really, really nervous going this match. I said this before, and I have to echo this point.
Well, it was just really bad decision-making, running down the ramp with Marines and then losing them all to force fields. That made no sense whatsoever. You were on the defensive. You had a great strategy to drop the mines into an undetected base. All you had to do was the damage there, but he let a lot go for nothing, and he really paid for it with the game.
Yeah, very sloppy game there, but the next one should be a great one. It is going to be Zest versus SOS in a PvP, the first of the night.
It should be a lot of fun, actually. I'm really looking forward to this one. SOS is really going to have to lift because Zest, he has been on point. He has been playing flawlessly in very recent times, so he's got a lot to prove here.